make a video a little bit different this time. We're going to go through some of these 24 class prospects that I would say are Florida's top 12 most wanted prospects. Just current. This is going to be very fluid. Changed quite a bit, obviously, with everything, in recruiting constantly changing, new offers going out, new evals in the spring. But I just want to get you guys a start somewhere. Haven't been on here in a while. I know spring practice is going to start soon. It's a dead period. It's very boring right now. Basketball team sucks at Florida. 500 basketball team basically. I mean, this year's a wash. Might as well just not even tune in at this point. They're not making the tournament. Really lost some faith in Todd Golden at this point. I was high on him for a while, but obviously we'll give him another year just like Billy. But as of right now, I'm kind of off the Golden train until he proves it next year. So one more year, if he can't get it done in basketball, you should be able to win right away. And football is the same as basketball. I think that's where you guys got to realize rebuilds are a thing of the past. You should be able to come in and win by year 2 with the transfer portal. You're able to fill in via basically what Florida State did with the new transfer portal rules. Look at the success they have. He did not build that program up. He is in year 4, and he did it with transfers. So, again, baseball swept Charleston Southern. Baseball is probably the one sport we can actually hang our hats on right now, who are actually killing it. A bunch of studs out there, but you got Elijah Rushing right now, who is just absolutely slaying it. Out there on the market as far as like all the camps go. Kid is a stud, 5-star edge, 6'6", 235. This is our number 1 guy in the class that they're after. He's a legacy. Dad played tight end, I think, or linebacker or something in Florida back in the day. But this kid's a big-time prospect. Florida's working him hard. He is going to visit this summer. He's very interested in Florida. His brother was a walk-on in Florida, and he just transferred out. That kind of hurts Florida a little bit here. But I think they, are not connected as far as they're not like a package deal or anything. So still very high. He's out west, top 10 in the country, number 1 edge. Big need on this roster. Big need in the class. I think Florida gets this one done and gets this as our, our 5-star, along with DJ Lagway, who, by the way, is just absolutely crushing on the recruiting trail for Florida right now. So number 2 on this list is going to be 4-star tight end, another massive need and hole on the roster even this year. We'll see what Boardingham does, but this is a big need. Definitely a position that needs a big talent upgrade. He's a 4-star 90, top 200 player at this point. Number 10 tight end in the class. So again, a Georgia kid. Don't really like that offer, being he's from Georgia. If Georgia wants him, Georgia will get him. But I do like the Russian kid being a legacy. Number 3 on this list is going to be 5-star cornerback Charles Lester III. Sarasota, Florida, in our backyard. Florida kid, that's imprint on the state, building that fort around the state. Drawing a fence and a line in the sand there, not letting their teams come and out recruit guys in our backyard is super important right now. 9'3". This kid's gonna be a 5-star. He's number 31 in the country right now. That's actually a 5-star towards the end of the cycle. These numbers, the ratings are wonky and really weird how they do them early in the cycle. Like a 9'3" could be a top 30 guy. But a 9'3", a number 31 player is actually a 5-star. Should be like a 9'8" to a 9'9" ranking. So, not sure how they come up with this stuff. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why you can't just put an accurate rating on them as far as the number goes. But again, elite prospect, 5-star on 247 Sports, or 4-star for 247 Sports, 5-star in the composite. Not really necessarily a position of need, but just bringing in more talent, stacking more talent. Big time guy, really good. Elite player in Florida. I like our chances here. Another kid I definitely think Florida gets in the mix by summer. I believe 3-star defensive lineman Kendall Jackson will commit to the Gators, 6'4", 250. Buck Holtz right in our backyard in Gainesville. This kid's probably a lock. Another good defensive lineman. Got a kid out of this school last year that's in last year's class, 4-star. So here's another one. Top 50 player in Florida, number 26 defensive lineman. So really like the kid. Definitely think Florida lands this kid by summer. Number 5, 4-star edge, LJ McCray. 6'5", 255, really good size, for where he's at right now and the age he is. Number 27 defensive line, another top 50 player in the state of Florida. Again, big time position to need. Defensive line. Number number 5. I think this one's a realistic guy, you know, someone we got a real shot with here. Number 6, 4-star offensive tackle Fletcher Westfall, Leesburg, Virginia. You know, we've been pretty good up in that region of the country over the last 10 years in recruiting. So I like Florida here to be able to, you know, make a move. Top 150 player, 4-star, 90. Number 6 offensive tackle, you know, 6'7.5". You know, that's right along line with the prototype that this staff in Napier looks for an offensive lineman. They really love these tall guys, nice size. Everybody's over 6'5", 300 pounds. We have put out a couple offers recently for some smaller guys. I'd guess those are going to be some interior guys, a center. Center's definitely a position in need in this class. So offensive line is going to be a big need to upgrade the talent level. You know, we got a lot of guys. The talent's kind of lacking there. So in the high school ranks as far as that goes. So definitely need the talent upgrade in the high school ranks as far as offensive line. So number 7, 4-star wide receiver Chance Robinson, another position in need in my opinion. You know, going forward, yeah, we got some really nice pieces last year, but we're going to need depth majorly bad after this year. 9'2", top 50 player, number 6 in the state of number 6 wide receiver in the state of Florida, top 15 player. Top 15 player, and I can't talk here, player in the state of Florida, 9'2". Again, these are the type of kids that Florida's got a good shot with. St. Thomas, a high school we recruited well out of. Florida's really got to start pulling in these top 10, top 15 players in the state in order to be elite and competitive with the big 3. And in order to establish, you know, our dominance and lock the state down, these are the kids you have to get if you want to compete for championships. Did not do this last class, very lacking there. We got out recruited in that aspect. A lot of the top players are going out of state and going to our rivals. So we've got to do a better job in that department. Number 8, 4-star safety Jarvis Boatwright. Hate that Legends Camp jersey he's got on there, but again, 6'1" safety, another position in need going forward into next year's class. You know, 3-star, 8'8", probably going to move up in the rankings. It'll be a 4-star, you know, by probably the end of summer. Number 9, 4-star wide receiver Drellin Miller, another offensive piece. Love the size here, 6'2", 198, good possession type receiver. Top 100 player out of the state of Texas. Again, this one's going to be a tough pull for Florida, but shoot our shot. I think we're going to land a few kids, at least 2 or 3 from Texas. Just having DJ Lagway in the class, I do think we land some kids from Texas for sure. So this kid is probably on Florida's radar and definitely a legitimate chance here with DJ in the class already. Number 10, 4-star running back Anthony Carey. You know, got to get a second back in this class with Bowen. I don't think we need anybody else elite. Bowen is a 5-star in my opinion. So 94 stars, a solid back, top 250 player, 217. Tampa, Florida, in our backyard. I think Florida gets this kid as a second back in the class. I don't think Florida has a chance with Gibson, the 5-star running back. I mean, we're going to shoot our shot, but I don't think Florida ends up landing him, unfortunately. Last but not least, I'm sorry, there's 2 more. 4-star tight end Caleb Odom. Tight end, this is the kid I really like. There's 2 out of Georgia. I prefer this kid, 6'5", 205. Could probably get up to 235, 240 as a tight end. Got a nice frame, long. Number 16 player in the state of, number 16 tight end in the state of Georgia. Number 31 in the state of Georgia. 4-star, again, big need. Big upgraded talent. Hopefully we get this kid. This is the one I want. But again, it's going to be hard. I guess whichever one Georgia doesn't want is probably the one we'll end up with. So let's go on to number 12. Last but not least on this list, like I said earlier, center all the way, baby. We're going to need somebody to replace Eguaquan. 3-star interior offensive line Jake Gurnura. I can't say that right. I'm a good old boy. I can't talk like that. Gurnura. 8'7", 3-star, number 32, interior offensive line. 76. I know he's a little lower rated. High little 3-star. But nice size for a center, 6'3.5", 290. I think he's a little underrated here. But again, you know, a nice pickup at center. So again, we'll see what we got, guys. That's all I got for y'all today. But that's our top 12 most wanted for Florida. Y'all have a good one.